shit. Yo. Uh. Oh shit. Real quick, man. Um, y'all gotta think about.
Chelsea, what's good? What's good? What's good?
Excuse me. Yo, what's good? Good, man, Mo. I'm going. Look, uh, I be up early thinking, man. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, yeah, I see that.
I just can't help
We
it sometimes.
already, you know what I'm saying?
Shit, how my brain work,
We dusting off the tables.
I I
You know
just
what I'm
be up
saying?
thinking. I probably don't get like 3.5, 4 hours of sleep a fucking day. I don't know if that's good or not, but the it's a lot of shit going on right now. I ain't got shit going on right now. Just getting getting my thoughts off lately. You know what I'm saying? I've been doing that a whole lot now. I ain't being really just putting in a into a whole lot of into making no live stream shows and nothing. I just been going as my spirit go. You know what I'm saying? Shit, whatever my you know what I'm saying. But sometimes I get these moments where I can't motherfucking sleep, and I just be up thinking. You know what I'm saying? I be looking at all this shit that's going on right now. I just think about like, what's up, Gordo? What's going on, family? I just be thinking, man, like it's a lot going on right now. Like at some point, niggas gotta get tired of the motherfucking bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Like y'all ever realize like sometimes you be thinking to yourself like, bro, R.I.P. Young Dolph. Like I think like this. I be thinking like, remember when Dolph said, thinking to myself, like Dolph, I'm just too real for this shit. Like that's how I be thinking. You know what I'm saying? I really be thinking like that. Be like, bro, I'm a cold nigga, bro. You know what I'm saying? And it's also that feeling of myself where like I be self-analyzing myself from my content to the shit I did, to just my thoughts, to what I've been going through. I'm 34 years old. I just hit the rewind button all the way back to childhood and just go run that bitch back and just think. You know what I'm saying? And what's up, HP? What's going on, bro? And let me see. Yeah. And I just be thinking, like, it's enough that's going on that's weird. And I can't help but not to see the weird shit. You know what I'm saying? I, I don't know whether I don't know. My coach used to say I was an overthinker. I used to when I played ball, I used to always be thinking and shit. And my coach used to say, "Nigga, you thinking too much. You smart as shit. Just go sometimes." And then I used to have a biggest problem with that, and he keeps telling me ain't no problem with thinking, but sometimes you just need to go. So lately, RIP the coach, Delaney, man, one of the legendary coaches, most legendary motherfucking coaches in HBCU history. You know, you know what I'm saying. Uh, I had the privilege for him to be my coach in high school, and he was a hell of a HBCU quarterback, hell of a quarterback, period. But he used to always tell me, I used to always ask him about his passion for the game. He used to tell me, he just go. You know what I'm saying? He just go. And I found some old videos of him playing, you know what I'm saying, coaching, talk to my partners and shit, like just having this good discussion with my partners, you know what I'm saying, from high school, and we just catching up and you know what I'm saying, we chopping it up, you know what I'm saying, and just having a real conversation, bro. Like, my nigga, we done lost a whole lot. But at the same time, we done gained so much. You know what I'm saying? Like, I never underestimate or take for granted like real partners. Like, I'm blessed to have like a real good friend circle. It ain't real big, you know what I'm saying? But I get love. I get a lot, like lots of love. Like when I go back to South Dallas, bro, I get love, bro. I get love from old neighbors, partners. It don't matter who it is. You know what I'm saying? Like, I get love, bro. You know what I'm saying? And then I had to attribute that to my people that I grew up with that gave me the tutelage. You know what I'm saying? And I took that to college to get love. Don't get me wrong. I mean, it's a lot of niggas that don't like me. You know what I'm saying? But I've been the same way my whole life. You know what I'm saying? But sometimes people think because you so nice, because you know what I'm saying, whatever, people take that for granted and they start trying you. And you gotta fight through that shit. Like, I used to overthink that shit and get down in my spirit when niggas trying like, damn, why the fuck? Like when I was younger, even when I was younger, and I used to share my school supplies with niggas like pencils and shit. They never gave it back. I'm like, bro, what's up with the you know what I'm saying? And then you gotta have that moment where you like, well shit, I'm tired of niggas taking shit, so what the fuck we gonna do? You gotta get active. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying you gotta go, you know what I'm saying, but you gotta create boundaries. You know what I'm saying? And creating boundaries has been something that's been probably my biggest lesson in life was creating boundaries with people. You know what I'm saying? Um, can't take shit from me, or for that matter, can't take shit from nobody around me either. You know what I'm saying? But just a lot of self reflection been going on. Like, I finally feel like I'm back me. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's that little moment of time. You know what I'm saying? Like even in this last video it's uploaded now. I talk about just reflecting on where I was at when I started. Not start. Yeah, where I was at when I first started creating content before I came to YouTube and coming on YouTube and experiencing all that shit. You know what I'm saying? Not knowing that this sector or this whatever that I just happened to fell off in. It wasn't like I just looking for the Mo3 sector, nothing like that. It wasn't even that. It wasn't even a sector. Then it just was niggas amongst the times. And then I was sharing so much of myself and literally niggas started picking apart shit that they wanted to, you know what I'm saying? And I had to sit back like, damn, bro, like that's one of the first moments where I got on the internet and was like, nah, these niggas are different, bro. You know what I'm saying? A lot of this shit, like even creating content where you have to kind of be vulnerable a tad bit, it's not easy because you're gonna have niggas that pick that shit apart and think they, you know what I'm saying? Like, I've been trying to tell people a lot of time because I haven't spoke on a lot of shit, and you know that ain't my spot to do all that. I ain't out here looking for clout from nobody. I ain't doing that shit. But experiencing somebody weaponizing a crowd of creating a narrative, you know what I'm saying? That shit that I experienced when I first got on here, I was like, what the fuck is going on? Niggas making jingles and shit, you know what I'm saying? And a bunch of other shit. I was like, bro, that shit is insane, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? But I realized that a lot of these niggas are not leaders. These niggas ain't never led nothing. These niggas ain't never been captain or nothing. Ain't never had their own thoughts. Ain't never really had nobody just listen to them for no nothing. And then you get these people, subscribers and followers, and you see how they act with power. And there's not even a lot of power on here. Niggas that get a lot of subscribers, sometimes if they ain't in their right mind, boy, you gonna see who really is them. Yeah, for shit show, Gordo. For shit show. Like, bro, a lot of these niggas ain't made to be leaders, bro. And I think that's what's happening right now, especially with everything, with content in general, whether it's music, especially in black music, black content, bro. It's a bunch of niggas who ain't never had that. They never was him. Like, not even just a little bit of him. And they niggas got thousands of subscribers and followers. Did you realize that these niggas got thousands of people following them, and these niggas ain't leaders? These niggas ain't leaders, bro. And you see it. And you see the same people who try to step on you in some sense, shape, or form, and you see them just crumble right in front of your face. And I ain't gonna lie, I revel in that shit. Like, you crumbling, nigga. Niggas be crumbling. You know what I'm saying? Like, what's in the dark and come to the light, fam? This whole Diddy shit and all that shit, bro. Niggas is crumbling. You can you can think that all the little slick shit that you try to do behind the scenes, little weird shit, it's never gonna come out, but that shit gonna stadium lights, nigga. Eventually. That's why, although I don't subscribe to a religion, I do believe in God, and I just believe in living righteous. I try my best to move righteous. You know what I'm saying? Of course, I'm human at times, so we all fuck up, but I just try to move righteous. Like, you don't ever know that person that you may see today. Like even if you in your feelings or something, you know what I'm saying? Like, you don't never know what somebody else is around you going through, and by saying, you know, hey, what's up? You know what I'm saying, to somebody, it might brighten their day. Something as small as that may brighten a nigga's day. You might have just saved some people just by saying what's up, or holding the door open for a nigga, or you know what I'm saying. It just be small shit I just be thinking about. You know what I'm saying? Like, A lot of this shit, bro, it's just smoke and mirrors. It's a lot of shit that means nothing. You know what I'm saying? The voices who people who have a strong voice, a strong message, a solid foundation are being suppressed for the most part. Some fall through the cracks and pop. But a lot of these niggas, bro, they have a message and shit, bro, that should be hard to get out. And I be trying to be the highest vibration of myself, but sometimes I be just want to vibrate low on the bitch. You know what I'm saying? And then when I do that shit, I got a picture of my mama and my granny on my wall next to my paintings and shit. It's them. And I look at them as like, nah, I can't do that. You know what I'm saying? Because the kids is watching. The kids is watching. The kids is watching, man. The kids is watching. It's like when niggas be complaining about, niggas be on YouTube complaining about, oh, my shit got age restricted. Like, is the content that you making for children? If it's not for children, then it should be age restricted. Now, I know that's an unpopular opinion, but just having thoughts. You got kids out in this world. You see what they doing. These little niggas out here, it's rough. I don't know. But sometimes, man, I just get in these thoughts, and lately I just been dropping this shit on the way to work, on the way home from work, at work, and I just go. I just do it. I put it out and just move to the next one. You know what I'm saying? Cause this shit got to get out. You know what I'm saying? Fortunately enough, I also see another trend of real niggas indulging it off in this content space and providing information and providing game and providing real critical shit that real niggas need off in this world. You know what I'm saying? And those voices are starting to be heard now. You know what I'm saying? These voices are starting being heard now. Like when I listen to It's Up There podcast when that nigga alone, like that's a hell of a podcast because although it's very he gets very vulnerable off in that space talking about him coming from the streets and him trying to find out the information about this shit and him finding out that people ain't really who they say they are. And I think as content creators, that's what we come across. Like even in music, I got people that do music that told me the same thing. Like, bro, this shit is is weird. You know what I'm saying? Like you get a chance to see people like and how they operate and what they do and what they don't do. You know what I'm saying? Like we literally are in a civil war. We're in a civil war right now, and it's the niggas who wanna go along and get along, and them niggas over there, and then it's niggas like us who like I don't know. It's niggas like it's niggas like us that start putting spotlights on shit, start shaking shit up. Like, nah, this shit weird. Nah, nigga, you ain't say that shit. Nah, nigga, why you on here acting like this? But we know you different. You know what I'm saying? I just be wanting to see niggas in the element, fam. I be wanting to see who these niggas re- really are. Cause this is who I am. This is me. And I just be thinking like a lot of these niggas is just all talk. You know what I'm saying? It's so much. And let me even although I don't like going narrow, but for the sake of it right now, I just go narrow, right? Of where this community that we all find ourselves in YouTube, how this shit, how niggas could have really cornered the market off of this bitch. You know what I'm saying? And how instead of niggas really getting together and putting their minds together and really out here cornering the market and not hating on each other and not trying to fight for the top spot and all this weird ass nigga shit. How niggas could have been really just, hey, come on, let's sit at this table and figure out how we can corner this shit. We ain't all gotta like each other, but nigga, it's money on the motherfucking flow, nigga. It's money on the motherfucking flow, dog. It's money on the flow. It's money on the flow. So much money on the flow. So much. So much confetti on the floor. If we start grouping everybody together, we want to, hey, we we really could. Oh, we really could. Like I was looking at some of my old videos, and I was like, bro, dog. Mm-mm-mm. But at the same time, you gotta watch about. You gotta peep this though. The same people who run the music industry running YouTube right now, and vice versa. And if you see what's going on in the music industry, same shit's going on YouTube and other content. From the weird shit to the back and forth bickering. Although there's a lane for it, there's no balance in this shit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, exactly. Like there's a reason. There's a reason why you see what you see on the internet. I was reading this book, and I suggest all y'all go read this book because I've been doing, I be doing my studying and shit. I be studying, and my partner strong. You know what I'm saying? He in corporate. He's a executive. I ain't gonna say what company he's executive, but let's say he's up there. Partner I went to school with, in college with at Langston. We were having a conversation. He told me read this book. The book is called Race After Technology. And in that book, Race After Technology by Ruha Benjamin, it talks about algorithmic racism. Dog. Peep that. Go put that term in your Googles. Algorithmic racism. Algorithmic racism. Exactly. Oh, and that's something I've been thinking about. Like I haven't fully wrapped my mind around how, but I'm figuring it out. I've dialed a lot of shit back. A lot of this shit, you know what I'm saying, for my concern, future wise, is gonna go behind a paywall for me personally. Cause I done gave up a whole lot for free, and I'm tired of giving up the sauce for free. They fucked up when they gave me that first check. When I got that first check from Meta, and I got that check from several other places pushing my content. When I actually stepped out the crib with my shit, got on 10 toes, got to walking around shopping my shit around to my partners and to my family and friends. They was like, "Hey, bro, you." on to something, young nigga. To all the partners, to all my big brother partners, they fucking with me. I said, okay, that's all I needed. People actually giving their hard-earned money, supporting me. Say, little bro, what do you need? It boils down to the individuals and free thinkers having to grind twice as hard for those who fall in line seeking to advance. Yeah, yeah. Exactly, exactly, T. Exactly, T. Like, it's so much of this game that I just started learning the science of it, and the science of it is what got me intrigued. I be watching this shit, like how they all of a sudden take our biggest content creators, let's say Casanet, right? How they align him with I Show Speed, right? These niggas in the shower together. That shit is not by chance, family. I've been watching Casanet and them AMP niggas, just the AMP niggas as far as just age. I've been watching Agent for a long time. 2K shit, gaming shit, or whatever. But Casanet done shot to the goddamn ceiling, bro. And they be trying that little nigga. And they got that little nigga. Had that nigga in the shower with the whole nother man, dog. On live stream. On live stream. Had that man, like, and that I Show Speed nigga is a weird nigga too. He done got fondled up. He done got his ass touched on camera. He be doing all type of weird shit. When he was gazing at nigga Kevin Durant's eyes, and Kevin Durant said, nigga, stop gazing in my eyes, dog. Like, you know what I'm saying? When he tried to do that backflip in front of Josh Hart, put his leg up on the nigga chair. Josh Hart was like, say, bro, like, that type of shit. These niggas got handlers. That's not by chance, my nigga. Not at all. Not at all. Losing niggas like dog. Losing niggas like three. Losing niggas like Dobie, Lil Fat, Mac Dre, Blade Icewood, Fat Pat. You know what I'm saying? And many other niggas to hatred. You might have a little beef with a nigga like that, but losing niggas to jealousy, hatred, bro. Losing solid niggas. You know what I'm saying? What's good, Dubs? Losing, bro, we losing solid niggas, bro. Pimp C. Still kind of smoky what happened with him. Strange shit. Strange shit. Strange shit be happening. And I'm watching the dog shit at work. I'm driving around listening to that shit, bro. For nothing, bro. Nigga got that little money and went and bought a big ass collar shirt. Nigga got his little money and went and bought a big ass collar shirt, family. You know what I'm saying? Bro, we losing real niggas for nothing, bro. So, although I don't have a thing to this, I just was up and like, fucking let me cut this bitch on real quick. If you out here and you moving genuine with a genuine spirit, with a genuine mind, with a pure soul, you out here doing some righteous shit, you out here fighting for what's right and shit like that, please protect yourself. That shit so dub. We are, bro. I'm gonna tell you something. Tell you something too. Like I've also had the privilege to have older parents. Long live my mom and my grandmother. My grandmother lived. She lived till she was 96. She was born 1923. My pops, God bless his soul, he's still alive, kicking and shit. The old head kicking it. My old head is 81 years old. I'm 34. You do the math. And I'm privileged to have him still here to this day. Give me the game. He was born 1943. He done been on this earth for damn near 4,200 plus weeks. And he always, like, I'm talking about just giving me the game. Like all the eras he lived through. He nigga was born in 1940 motherfucking three, nigga. 8 decades of life, nigga. He be spilling the game. He told me this shit recently. Cause he take my content out too. You know what I'm saying? We be kicking back. I talk to him like I talk like that's that's one of my favorite niggas in the world. Is him, my big brother, like one of my favorite niggas in the world. And he told me, he was like, Kai, what you doing is something that's powerful. One thing you must realize when you're doing some shit, like when you're going against the grain of what the masses do, like when you're going against the grain, like you going against a lot of people. You don't even know it yet. He said the first enemy you're gonna have to get the fuck up out the way is your own people. Nigga, I was in silence for about 2 minutes. And I said, Pop, what you mean? He was like, see, my pops he was a Muslim back in the Malcolm X era. The majority of the men in my family were Muslim. Some still are. But he told me, he was like, when that shit happened between X and Elijah, and he gave me game about that Civil War alone, you know what I'm saying? Talked about when Malcolm, when he realized, like, okay, the people who I'm under, they've been preaching all this great shit. And all of a sudden, all this shit start getting shaky. And when he started to go his own route, wasn't disrespecting them, nothing like that. He just said, "Shit, I got my own message there. I'm." You know what happened to him? When you got your own message, dog, your own people gonna be your biggest enemy. Peep this. Even with this trail pill shit, right? The biggest resistance that I get is with my own niggas, my own community. I don't get this type of bullshit from the other side. It be my own niggas. It's one thing to say it, but once you start getting into this space where you actually putting your thoughts and whatever out into the world, you start realizing, like, bro, damn, that's what he told me. You know what I'm saying? And we had a candid conversation. He was like, shit, I'm 81 years old, man. And see, I'm the youngest, so my oldest brother was like in his 60s and shit. So, like I said, I've always been around older people. I've always been around very mature people having very mature conversations. I've always had to kind of balance being that and also being myself and being, you know what I'm saying? I mean, I mean, I'm just me, you know what I'm saying? Like, I like to have a lot of fun. I like to joke around, high side, all that shit. But when it's time to get to the business, I get to the business. And sometimes that fucks people up. Cause they like, how the fuck can you go and you do all this, you joking and shit, and all of a sudden when you turn that shit on, that shit just on. You know what I'm saying? That shit just, and I'm like, nigga, that's just how I go. That's true, oh. That's true. And I guess that was the conversation that we started to have. Cause I started like, and like my pops is he's a legend in his own right in Dallas, Texas, and beyond. You know what I'm saying? Our family name rings bells in the arts and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? And him being in the Dallas music scene early with funk and gospel and all that shit, he was talking about how like how they met the resistance. Him and my uncle Roger Boykin. Shout out to my uncle Roger Boykin. Legends. What's up, Ash? What's going on, brother? You know what I'm saying? Just talking about like, bro, the biggest. I don't know, bro. That shit just does something to my spirit at times, but it also makes you want to go harder. You know what I'm saying? And that you really, once you get out here and you really putting out the information, you know what I'm saying? Once you really, you know what I'm saying? And once you start doing the science, whatever science you're doing, if it's towards helping out our people with information from whatever angle you put it down, continue to put that shit down. Shout out to Ash Perspective because she put that shit down. She putting it down. I got notes from Ashley. I got notes from Madamo. I got notes from Big Slump. You know what I'm saying? I got notes in my phone. We was on them panels with them few nights, and I took notes about these books and about these sciences. Like I be doing the science. I be figuring that shit out. You know what I'm saying? I be really receiving information because a lot of people get caught up in, oh, this is right and this is wrong or this is whatever. Whatever you feel like, okay, but did you get the information though? Fuck the messenger. Did you get the message? Even if you don't fuck with it, don't just not fuck with it because you just don't fuck with them. Actually go and read the shit. That's the whole part of having your own mind is having to go and read some shit and be like, okay, like a lot of folks get too caught up in, oh, this not right, this is wrong, and all this shit. Whatever somebody's giving you information, you read that shit and you take what you can from it and you go on. Absolutely. Same thing to you, Ashley. I appreciate you. For real, for real. Like, like, bro, that shit kind of fucks me up in spirit when I see people who be really putting it down. Like, I ain't never been too caught up in what's right and what's wrong. I mean, not morally, but I'm just saying as far as the information or whatever. It don't matter what I agree with it or not. I'm going to read it. I'm going to take what I can from it. That's the whole part of being a human being. Like if you're not learning shit, like, what's the fucking point of you being on fucking Earth if you're not trying to learn? We all went through that bullshit ass school system. We know a lot of that shit we don't even use now, but we took what we could from it and we moved the fuck on. That's the whole part of it. It's the information, fam. It's the conglomerate of real niggas being authentic. Like, hey, this is what I'm bringing to the table. Okay, cool. Let's, you know what I'm saying? Like that shit right there. That's what's valuable to me. You know what I'm saying? That's what's valuable to me. Hell yeah, dude. Every fucking time. Am I gonna lie? Like, although I like to have fun on YouTube and on different social media sites, I had to squeeze that shit down because a lot of that shit was just empty time, fam. Empty time. Like there is a time for us to relax and high side and have fun and this shit. But when that shit start getting dark, that's when it's time to peel out. You know what I'm saying? Everybody gotta have a time. Like niggas ain't serious all the time. Like K Williams say, you game bacon on bacon, nigga. Like you know what I'm saying? We can't be serious all the time. But when it's time to get to the business, though, get to the business and come together. Like that's something that they've been that they've put a pin in our culture, our whole life. They fucked us over. I'm listening to my pops. He talking about how they fucked us over. Like every 10 years, it was something. He was saying from he was 20 years old in 1964, about 20 years old, 1943. Yeah, about 19, 20 years old, whatever. And he said every 10 years it was just was something. And he literally seen, you know what I'm saying, at that time, at that man, that's why that shit's so important because I'm blessed I still have him here because man, bro, he said it was something that like when they started losing leaders at that time, he said that's when the culture just started shifting. Shit was getting too powerful. He said niggas was getting too powerful. And he said they literally walked down our biggest leaders. They started pouring in false information. They started using weak ass niggas like the weak ass nigga that I can't think of the dude's name right now. They shot down in Chicago. I can't think of his name. I see the nigga face right now. It's early for my brain halfway working. But they literally will walk you down. Oh, you out here you got your own whatever. You talking that good shit and people listening. Oh yeah, we gotta handle him. Oh yeah, we gotta handle him. We gotta get him down now. Put him down now. Put him down now. Like even what C. Dolores Tucker was talking about then in the 90s. And I mean, all those rappers had something to say about it then. Look at where we are in hip hop culture now. Facts. He was just talking to me about everything that they got going on. A lot of this shit, this shit is ours, nigga. A lot of these sciences, even down to the music, all this shit is ours, nigga. It's literally like a nigga walked on the block and said, nigga, all this shit is mine, nigga. And you was like, no, fuck all that. Oh, okay. And came back and swept the whole fucking block, nigga. Niggas is niggas done remixed and regurgitated the information. Yeah, yeah. And 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 that was a conversation to have, but I listened back to what she was saying, like I look at it now, it's like, two things can be true. It's just about the information. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just it should be sad, bro. Like, and then it's at the same time, it's like if you know that you like even with the dog shit, bro. Like, I fuck with dogs. You know what I'm saying? I I it it kind of befuddles me that I know he was who he was, but I think in this type of shit, we have to realize the negatives also. If you know you hot like that, you gotta move around like a fucking president, dog. If you moving around in street life and you all of a sudden be like niggas gotta watch 50 Cent, bro. Regardless of how niggas feel about it, that's one nigga who has one of the few niggas who made it through and flipped the script, but he never moved like you wasn't gonna catch him by himself nowhere. I seen that nigga today on that nigga from Chicago, that Polo G nigga. I can't name none of his music, but he was walking around the gas station. I got 700,000 on my neck right here getting gas at the goddamn station. Who gonna motherfucking who? You know what I'm saying? Who gonna motherfucking already. Hey, oh, God bless you, baby. God bless you, baby. You already know all my prayers and shit like that. I'm sending it. Real. Like, I'm walking around 700,000, $500,000 in the gas station. Like, that type of shit, bro, you know better. It's like niggas don't get it, bro. The PNB Rock shit. I'm watching the. I have to rewatch that shit. The nigga on live with the fat nigga with the dreads. Look like said it Nash. That nigga was talking. He was talking to that nigga like, hey, you see what happened? Like, dog, you can't. You had no business being there. Some places we had no business being. You gotta stop being there. You know, we gotta stop being like, bro. If we know that we live in a certain type of lifestyle, like one thing that my coach said to me, Coach Lewis said to me in high school was this. Because we had a bunch of niggas on the team. You know, we in South Dallas, so a bunch of niggas on the team. You got some niggas who in the street playing ball, some niggas playing ball. He got us in the. I forgot what had happened to make us do that. Had that meeting, but he said you got to be 100% in whatever you do. You can't have one foot out and one foot in. He was saying like even if you're on a football field, even if you're doing the wrong thing, shit, be 100%. Don't be caught stuck, froze up on the field. Go and hit some motherfucking body. Like, but you got to be 100%. You can't be this and you can't be that. You got to be one thing. As far as when it comes to making decisions, when you off in them streets and shit like that, I'm not a street nigga, so I don't know. But I got friends who are. You know what I'm saying? Currently, you know what I'm saying? Some locked up, some gone. But and when I talk to them and we have conversations and we share information, you know what I'm saying? We are able to come along and think together. You know what I'm saying? And show love and like I don't judge my niggas on what choices they make. They don't judge me. You know what I'm saying? And that's what the thing I never like I literally don't get somebody not being who the fuck they are. Can you imagine if I came on this motherfucker? Yeah, I'm tripping. I'm from South Dallas. I'm the biggest motherfucking gangster walked around. It'd be niggas coming from like you, nah, nah, and that's why I'm so proud of the fact that I never in my life had to be something that I wasn't. It's a bunch of niggas that's in the streets that really shouldn't be there. I don't think anybody should be there, but you know how they put that shit in motion like that. You know what I'm saying? Put the drugs and the guns and all this shit just pop up. Ooh, it popped up in your hood. Hmm. You know what I'm saying? A foreign made gun popped up in your motherfucker. Some drugs. Where this shit come from? We don't motherfucking know. It just popped up in there. Now we trying to figure out how to, you know what I'm saying? And I literally watch a lot of and literally watching a lot of my partners, even in school, being put in grown men situation that have to handle shit in grown men. Should know 15, 14, 15, 16-year old or anybody younger be put in a type of shit where you got to be the man of the house. You have to provide. That's too premature. It fucks your mind up, bro. And not everybody just moves on from it. Like, that's the shit I be thinking about when I be creating my content. I gotta be the motherfucking bridge. Like wherever I was in my life, I was always the person that people came to talk to. I don't know why. She used to get on my nerves so much, but I think it's something about me. People can come and talk to me and they trust me. Because I ain't the type of nigga that go and just say, hey, so and so said, like, that's weird, bro. That should be weird. And there's so many niggas that got used to gossiping. It's so many gossiping ass niggas, bro. That shit is weird to me. That should be strange to me how many niggas just be gossiping, bro. Like, bro, nigga, you gossiping? I thought that was shit that women do. Like, niggas shouldn't have the tea. Why is niggas having tea? Why is niggas having tea? You know what I'm saying? Why is niggas knowing all this extra shit? Like, bro, man, we gotta get off that shit, bro. Especially as men, I just feel like Um, Actually, for real, nothing is worse. Nothing is worse, my nigga. Bro, that shit be disgusting to me. I be like, bro, what are you doing? And then you be hearing these niggas on these live streams and you watch them transform. And these niggas be saying shit like, girl, ooh wee, ooh child, ooh girl. I be like, bro, you been hanging around the bitches too much. And it be multiple niggas be doing this shit. I be like, bro, I be like, I done literally seen niggas like Trill Pill ain't gonna never have the goddamn teeth. If there's some shit to talk about, we'll talk about it. If I got a problem with you, 9 times out of 10, 10 times out of 10, I'm gonna try to handle it with you before. And even if it comes to the public, I ain't the one type of nigga that want to get on there and be explaining and doing all that shit. I don't really care to. You know what I'm saying? I'm a personal person. I ain't confrontational. I'm not big on the arguing and all that shit. I'm not an arguer. I'm not a nigga that want to sit on for an hour and get the back and back. Nigga, if we gonna hit or not, nigga, we gonna punch. What are we doing? We gonna put 500 on the Madden game. We gonna play checkers, play blackjack, Uno, or what? We not gonna be here arguing, play Monopoly or what? We not gonna be here arguing all night, nigga. No, 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 no. We can't do that, fam. Niggas gotta stop having the motherfucking teeth, my nigga. That's an issue too, because we can't be telling the women what the fuck to do, and I ain't never had a problem with even if even with my ex-wife, even though she ignorant as hell, but I love her to death. We love each other to death. We have a conversation lately too. It's whatever. But even with that, it ain't never no messy shit. It's just like this is my program. Either you with it or not, and we'll deal with it. If not, you know what I'm saying. If you really fuck with me, we'll have conversation. We human beings. It's beyond just all that love and dubby shit. All right, whatever. All right, whatever. That's cool. But we got these babies here, and we got to make sure that they get up and be the best person that they can be. It ain't time for no lovey dovey shit. It ain't trying to be chasing coochie. You know what I'm saying? It ain't. You know what I'm saying? And that's one thing I be trying to explain to a lot of women. Like, I ain't in a position to be in no nothing. If you ain't trying to put down, if you ain't trying to put down this program, this is what I got. If you tell me what you got, tell me what you're trying to do, baby girl. This is what I'm trying to do. Let's help each other do that. Let's do that first. You know what I'm saying? All that fucking and all that shit is cool, but man, fuck all that, bitch. Does your brain work? Can you comprehend the program I'm putting down? Or when you tell me something, you know what I'm saying? It's gonna be important. I don't. That's just how I rock. I'm never coming off of that hill. For for sure. And the crazy thing is we've you know what I'm saying, like just being on here and even watching some of my low lights. Like niggas like watching the highlight. I like watching the low lights. It's like, damn, they got me. You know what I'm saying? Then they got me in that spot. You know what I'm saying? But it's like, okay, fuck all that. Stop this shit right now. You know what I'm saying? Let's get back on track. And I think getting back on track, getting back, you know what I'm saying? Because you can, we've literally watched people lose their focus. They'll come on here. It's one thing that I don't toot my own horn much, pause, but I will say this: how many niggas on here when you first seen them on the internet, and they said what they was on here for, like not for no bullshit, but a bunch of niggas like I'm on here for we gonna do this. I'm trying to help this out. How many niggas really kept that promise? I kept that promise. The resume is right there on the motherfucking page. You can see it. Thousands of them. Now, every once in a while, I do some silly shit. Like yesterday, I was freestyling in the truck. That's just me. I freestyle every motherfucking morning. Brain exercise. I like to have fun too. I'm a goofy ass nigga. I'm a Gemini. I can't help it. I like to have fun. Fun, fun, fun. But when it's serious, she gets serious. But I push my line for this shit a whole lot. And I would never stop because I'm just down with this shit. I'm probably gonna die, but I'm probably gonna die with this shit, and that's cool with me. My pops told me, shit, you gotta have something to die for, nigga. If you ain't dying, if you ain't pushing nothing to help out nobody or nothing, nigga, what the like? It's like what Gil Scott said, nigga. If you ain't trying to put in on what the motherfucker was going on, nigga, shut the fuck up. Exactly. For shit show. The same way. Even the parts where I like to loosen up and have fun and whatever, that's me. But at the same time, when it's time to get down to this trill pill shit, this mental health shit, this whatever, I'm there. I'm putting it down. I don't put it down so much. God damn it, I can't get no more down. You know what I'm saying? That's why I was like, you can really tell who done got sucked into this shit and they lost. They gone. This is their life. You know what I'm saying? This is their fucking life now. You know what I'm saying? It's the same shit flipped and remixed. And I understand for some people it's lucrative. And that's one thing I do understand too, is that the bullshit is lucrative. But for the cost of some crumbs on the plate, for the cost of crumbs on the plate, how low will you motherfucking go? These is crumbs, bro. Not be hearing these big podcasts, be getting these millions of dollars and these shit like that, bro. And I listen to the podcast, I be like, they giving, they are literally giving away money. The bullshit is very lucrative. I'm talking about crumbs, crumbs. Like when Dame Dash was on that podcast, he was on that podcast. I don't know whether it was Big Facts or one of them, or maybe his own. He was talking about the splits, the YouTube splits on how much they make from you and how much you make. Man, that shit, bro, that shit, man. Look, dog. Look, man. For nothing. But niggas are so sold on we got this and we got like, and it's even and when he was breaking down the shit with Leroy Cohen and Google and YouTube and all that shit, bro, and it makes sense. The people that's running the music industry are doing YouTube and vice versa because it's lucrative. This huge shift that's going on in the music industry where people are stepping down and they starting to consolidate all the music. A lot of the music is controlled by a group of people. Go to the playbook and you can see what everybody make on this app. It's nothing. It's nothing. I ain't gonna lie, like I done been broke before. So I've been doing a lot of shit for free anyway. So if me having to not having to sacrifice myself for this shit, whatever. But at the same time, I've always figured it out. I figured it out now. I done found ways to make money off my content in many forms, and not just on digital. I done started writing short stories. I already released one that I gotta start making the prints out of. You know what I'm saying? But just being creative, finding creative ways to put content out, put the information out, having to actually learn. Like it's one thing to do it, and that's why I've kind of indulged in the science of behind the, you know what I'm saying, the all this shit and reading the books and reading Outliers and reading Blink and reading Race After Technology and reading so many of them fucking books and really just reading this shit and learning about the SEOs and like niggas who niggas who go against the grain of of group think got the hardest road, but it's the sweeter road. I look at niggas like 85 South Show. I listen to nigga Carlos Miller and Chico Bean when they talk about their careers and how they parlayed this shit and did that and had to do this to create their own shit, bro. That's the template. That's a cold template. They don't have to answer to nobody. They got their own app, their own audience, their own shit. They're doing whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like that's the template. That's the template. Is having our own. Can't nobody else tell us shit. We don't need YouTube. YouTube need us. For shit show. We don't need like they need us, Ashley. The code like they need us because without us, they have nothing. People are eating off of the DJ Vlads and the Trap Lord Rosses and the motherfucking and these weird ass white boys who walk through the hoods. I That's weird to me. I mean, yeah, it might be a few of them that may be it's investigative journalism and all that shit, but bro, if that was a nigga walking through this, I'm gonna do a hood tour. He would have problems trying to do the hood tour. They would ask that nigga, "Hey, where you from? What's that your claim? What neighborhood you grew up in?" Nigga couldn't walk through. But that shit is weird, bro. That's all I'm saying. I ain't quite put my finger on what because it's early in the morning. I go off the dome a lot, but that should be weird, bro. You gonna literally let this white man walk through your neighborhood on camera, get you niggas faces on camera, get you niggas holding up guns, get you niggas showing your blocks, get you niggas, yeah, this shit right here, nigga, I'm representing the Ookie Wop, nigga, and they got the big 30 on me, and so and so down. Remember, they got your shit on camera, nigga, and you'll be a fucking fool to think that the goddamn laws don't go around saying, see him right there? That's Lil Show. Now, Lil Show, real name is LaQuavius Montage Jackson. And LaQuavius Montage Jackson has been arrested. You know, bro, they be documenting this shit, bro. And disguising the shit as content. That's a cold game, but it's only what they've done the whole fucking time, according to my pops. And I trust my pops. Nigga been on this earth for 4,200 fucking weeks. 80 something, 8 decades of life, nigga. It's the same shit. Niggas is walking around your hood telling you, yeah, this is where little so and so got shot right here. And I feel like, you know what I'm saying? Like, bro, that should be us doing that. Now, that ain't my lane, but I'm just saying, if I had to walk, I ain't one with showcasing no bullshit, but I'm just saying, fam, like it be shit like that. That be like, why do these niggas think that shit is cool, bro? Do you not know they got you on camera in 8K showing the guns, showing your life, showing your whole lifestyle, showing your struggle, showing your face. Yeah, they want to be seen as flashy. That shit crazy to me. Like, bro, you man, nigga, they let niggas. Shit, I need the opportunity. No, you don't. You can do this shit yourself. I thought that what the music was for. If niggas is really talking about shit and really explain, like, I ain't just, I don't know. This type of shit, that type of shit that I be thinking about. I be like, bro, nigga is walking through your neighborhood and you showing them all the spots on camera, and you think the laws ain't what? That's why these niggas is getting a lot of niggas is getting caught quick. It's got to be smarter than that, dog. You know what I'm saying? Like I look at this shit and I understand that it's a lot of games being played. You know what I'm saying? There's too many games that's being played, and I just refuse to play games. At the same time, I'm not human, so I just hope people who fuck with me, if y'all see me doing some shit that you think is uncharacteristic, please tell me. Say, Trill Pill, that really ain't your. I don't know about that, and I'll be like, okay, you know what I'm saying. If I fuck with you, you know what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying. Just I don't know, Trill Pill. That's okay. Let's talk about it. Let's have a conversation about it. And I'll do the same for you. You know what I'm saying? Because we got to look out for ourselves. Because boy, for the namesake of content, it's it's the music business is tech. Content is being is being flushed in all together, from digital content to hip hop. Our culture is already being used so much, and it's about to be flipped again. You know what I'm saying? It's about to be flipped again. Exactly, Ashley, for sure, for sure. So, like even down to these kids, like even down to the kids, I be watching these young kids, and they be playing ball, like these college kids and shit, and a lot of them are just soft. These niggas get yelled at and be getting coached on hard. Now I ain't talking about the bullshit. I'm talking about good hard coaching, good football coaching, basketball, whatever the sport is coaching, and they be want to no, like that's what you like. It's constructive criticism. I'm watching you on the field doing some shit, and I'm trying to correct you, and you won't fucking listen. You can't do nothing with that. It's like when I play ball, bro. Like the coaches that I had, I love them to death still to this day. You know what I'm saying? And I was very coachable. And they used to tell me that like you Sneed, like you listen. If I because my thing is this, you seeing a different perspective. Like there's a reason why it's players on the field and besides the head coaches and the coaches that search to do the positions, the coordinators majority of the time are in a press box. It's a reason for that because we can see from a different perspective, and we telling you what you're doing right there, it's not working, or you need to do this a little bit more, do that a little bit more. Just listen to me because I'm watching you from a different perspective. You know what I'm saying? And and it's a respective perspectives. You know what I'm saying? Hey, I'm seeing this happen. These niggas, when they motion out, do this shit, whatever you doing, woo, 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 this is what's going on. You probably can't see it because you on the field and you looking at it from this point of view, but I can see the whole field. I'm telling you what's going on. So why aren't you fucking listening? Simple as that. These niggas want to quit and give up. You know what I'm saying? Like it's the same thing goes on in natural life. The same thing like that's why it's so much of a disconnect from people who have the information to especially now, like I'm 34, so I'm starting to see the opposite end of it. And like I said before, majority of everybody that in my family are older. My oldest brother, like in his 60s and shit like that, and they fall down from there. And when they tell me something, I listen. You know what I'm saying? And I tell them my perspective, and we are actually having a conversation. But I respect the perspective because I don't see what you see, OG. You done been here before. You done been through this. That's the only way I could even get out the little funk I was in. Even with from it was shit just got weird. You know what I'm saying? Mama passed away, friends passed away, granny passed away. Now you getting divorced. Now you gotta do this shit. That shit happened like back to back to back to back to back, and I was fucked up. But my pops, he done been through this shit. My brother, he done been through some tough breakups. My brother done been through the little having to deal with the child support service, with the family court and all that other bullshit. I got a partner that's a fucking lawyer down in Dallas. He giving me game. I got a partner that's doing this and that. They giving me game. I'm soaking up all this game. You know what I'm saying? I'm literally building myself back up. Okay. So that's okay. You know what I'm saying? Doing the science of it, like getting in, like that's that's what life was about and learning. And then guess what? After we learn that shit, we gonna be able to pass that down to our babies, and they gonna be up on game. Of course, they gonna fuck up like we fucked up, but they'll be armed with more knowledge from us, and that's what it's about. I don't care about a lot of shit on Earth. I really don't. My whole thing is now I got the little bit of it shit out the way. I was, you know what I'm saying, whatever. Now the information that I'm learning, I gotta tell my daughter because she's 15, and in a few years she gonna be grown. It's gonna be weird ass niggas like the R. Kellys of the world and these weird ass niggas who like little girls. And my daughter, she ain't gonna be. She's growing into a beautiful woman, and I have to put her on game as a beautiful black woman. She's gonna be, you know what I'm saying, beautiful young black woman. She's gonna grow up to be a beautiful woman. I gotta put her on game. My son, I gotta put him on game. Hey man, this, that, and the other gonna happen. I'm telling them right now. You know what I'm saying? These kids is learning shit at a faster rate than we ever learned it. The whole world is in their fucking hands right now. I, I used to have to sneak into my big brother, the CD Bible, way at the back in his car, in the glove compartment to go get the freaky shit. Get the Booty Talk 72 and motherfucking learning all that. Now these kids got everything right now in their hands. They're being exposed to everything right now at an early age. And then we can do about it. But give them the game and tell them, hey, I know you see this, but let me tell you the real shit about that though. And let me tell you why you seeing that shit right there. And let me tell you why, excuse me, why this shit. These social media networks and what they show, you know what I'm saying? How a lot of these people that run these big social media companies, how they don't give a fuck about what they show these children, or putting a little barrier like this shit is wide open. It's so wide open right now. You know what I'm saying? It's so wide open right now. So I don't know. That's just my mind going, and that's where my mind goes. You know. But anyway, man, I'm gone. I'm about to take my ass back to my fucking sleep, nigga. But I had to get that shit off my soul. God damn it. Y'all hang in there. God damn, how she going off the hook right now? For sure. Anyway, much love to y'all. I'm out of here. I'm sleepy again. God damn it. Let me go back to sleep. God damn. I've been up thinking since 1 o'clock. I'm out of here, man. I fuck with y'all. I love y'all. Y'all stay easy. I'm out this bitch.